This is the coolest robot I found at CES so far.
Yeah, so we are Mimic. We are a startup based in Zurich, and we do humanoid Dexterous robotic manipulation. So what does this mean? There's like a lot of tasks like in industry, like manufacturing, like logistics and so on, that are still like last mile, not fully automated. They're done by people with their hands. And like essentially, there is like a missing step in like automation, current automation solutions for this. And why like build a 5-finger hand? It's really just about the fact that we can train these like generative AI based models that are like basically state of the art based on deep learning. And for this, you need lots of data, and like human data is the largest amount of data that we have available.
It's much easier to put a glove on a person and have them grab something than pull a robotic arm and train it to
Exactly,
pinch.
but also there's like lots of like large-scale human video data out there directly to learn from.
Incredible. And there's obviously a lot of going on here, a lot of little parts. Can you tell us a little bit about what went into building this thing?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, it's trying to mimic the human hand as much as possible, right? If you're learning from the human, it has to do that. This has 20 degrees of freedom, and you can see here, right? So it's basically ball-bearing joints. You can see up here, it's 2 coupled joints. And the way it works is basically down here, there's 16 motors, which are driving tendons, which go up here, and then it moves the fingers.
Super cool. That is so intricate. And then can you talk a little bit about the hardest engineering problem you had when building this thing?
Yeah, so I guess like talking about the like Raspberry Pi and Arduino community as well, like that's where we also kind of come from to some degree. And what's not so hard is to build a hand that does 1 day of work. What's very, very hard is to build a hand that does a year of work, right? And there is a huge gap in between that. And that's really, I think, from a hardware perspective, the biggest challenge is to make something that's reliable.
Incredible. And then obviously, like you guys said, end game is factories and all that. Can you talk a little bit about what going to market looks like with a product like this and some of the challenges?
Absolutely. So we're targeting mostly logistics companies, also supermarket companies. Logistics, if you walk into an Amazon warehouse, you will see there's loads of pick and place, like people doing pick and place tasks. And this is a great first job, basically, for this type of product.
Awesome. And then if people want to learn more about what you guys are doing, is there anywhere they can find you?
Yeah, so you can find us, so we're called Mimic Robotics. You can find us mimicrobotics.com or on LinkedIn under Mimic Robotics.
So we're here at CES with one of the most unique use cases of mixed reality I've ever seen. So this is...
So we are mixed reality maker system. So we realize 0 minutes try on studio. So you can see the hard face.
So cool. And this is a projector mapping it on your skin.
Yeah, this is the projection for the skin.
And can you move your head and will it follow you?
Yeah, because we have the 1000 frame rate high-speed projector.
And obviously it could do any makeup look you want right away, immediately.
Yeah, so kabuki and geisha style.
So cool. And what are some of the use cases you guys have seen for it so far?
We give the not only for the cosmetic but also the sports and the show event.
Cool. So you could, if you don't know what type of makeup you want for an event, you could try on 20 different ones for you. Cool.